How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So, it's another week, and now we're doing CovrPrice's weekly top 10. This I'm going to do it a little differently. I'm going to do, should you spec on this book or not? That's, I think, how I'll go forward doing this, because a lot of these are kind of spec books, and that's how I'm going to kind of frame it. Me being a comic book dealer, doing this full time for the last 13 years, this is my only job. I have a unique perspective, and hopefully you guys appreciate it. I know some of you do. That's why I like to do this video. And a lot of new people will comment saying how much they like this and how it helps them, figure out what they should buy and shouldn't buy. And it also helps me out know what's going on in the industry. So yeah, let's start at number 10 down here. We got Star Wars Crimson Reign. Now, this is the 1 in 50 variant, meaning that the comic shops have to order 50 copies in order to get this variant, so quite a bit. And it's number one. They always do this with number ones. They make a bazillion variants. I guarantee if I click this, there'll be a bazillion variants. I'd be surprised if this is the only variant. Let's see how many variants. Usually it tells me down here. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got like 9 variants. Not that many. I mean, it's a lot, but still not as many as I thought. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 20. 9 known variants. Okay, cool. So this one's heating up. Why is this heating up? It's a number one. Anytime you have a number one, and Marvel or DC or Image or whoever's behind a number one, they want to get readers to give this book a chance. So the first thing they do is they come out with a bazillion variants. So people want to they have to buy a bunch of them. So the comic shop owner has to at least buy 50. They want this variant to sell for more money. Usually the comic shop owner makes money when they do this. So they buy a bunch and they really try to push this, which makes the comic shop owners go like, I have 1,000 of these comics. I need to get rid of these. So they push it on their new readers, so on and so forth. So that's how they get people into it. Okay, so why is this on the list other than being a number one, which usually they're always going to be on here, is there's a lot of first appearances. Let me list all the first appearances. There's the Amerivex, Bright, Seer, Marina, and the Archivist. Hopefully I said all those names right. Probably said them all wrong. But anyways, that's kind of why on there. It's something like you'd probably be nice that it's nice that it has so many first appearances, but in the end, there's always a first appearance of someone in some comic book. Doesn't mean a whole lot. All right, moving on to number 9. At the end, wait till the end, and I'll tell you if you should buy this book or not, spec on it or not. Is this a good spec? Marvel Team Up 95. This is on the list. This is from 1980, so older. This has a 7-day trend of 130% or 103%. Weekly top graded sales $600. Units sold 23. Why is this on here? The reason why this is on here is because people are speculating that in the Hawkeye TV show, Mrs. Hawkeye, it's Laura Barton. She is going to be Mockingbird because she has a very intimate knowledge of Hawkeye's double life, right? He's not just a dad, he is an assassin. That's kind of why that's on here. Moving on to number 8, we got Captain Marvel 17. This is from 2004. 7-day trend of 277%. So wow, up a lot. Weekly graded sale sold for $5.95. Units sold 11. So why is this on this list right now? Reason why this is on there is because this was on the list a month ago in the runner-up section, but there's speculation that Phyla Vale, which is the daughter of Mar-Vell, is going to possibly appear in Guardians. Now, this is just speculation. There's really no concrete evidence of that. So that's why this is on this book. But again, wait till then. I'll give you my analysis of what you should do with all these. Next, we got Spider-Man India, number 1. I remember the first time I saw this book. It was, this came out in 2005. I think I saw this in like 2013. I got a big thing of Spider-Man, and I was like, what is this? Very interesting. I've never seen it before. Anyways, Spider-Man India. So this went up 7-day trend 160%. Weekly graded sale $300. Units sold 19. The reason why this is on here is because if you watch the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which they're going to go to a bunch of different Spider-Man universes, there looked like a place that looked like Spider-Man India. which could quite honestly happen, right? It looks like the movie is going to be really fun, and he's going to go to a bunch of different universes. Like they already showed him with Spider-Man 2099 in the trailer, battling him, things like that. I hope that in the trailer it seemed like that every universe he goes to has a different art style, and I hope they do that. That would be fantastic. Anyways, moving on to number 6. We got Battle Chasers Prelude. This is from Image in 1998, 7-day trend of 262%. Weekly raw sale, $33. Units sold 14. Basically, this was like a nothing book. But recently, there's been some chatter that a TV series is coming from the creators of John Wick, Derek Kolstad. I don't know, but it's in the works. That's about all that's going on with that. It's in the works. So, but like I always say, just because it's in the works doesn't mean it'll ever get made. There's lots of things in the works never get made. There's even ones that go all the way to pilot, like Sixth Gun, and never gets picked up. So take that what you want. There's always stuff being optioned, always. Number 5, we got Star Wars Shadow of the Empire, number 1. This is from 1996. Got a picture of Luke Skywalker there. Old school Star Wars. 7-day trend at 224%. Weekly greatest sale 279. Units sold 23. This is the first appearance of Prince Zayar. I don't know how to say his name. Zazar. I don't know. And the first cover appearance of Dash Rendar. Dash Rendar. Is that the guy that was in the N64 game? Is it the Shadow of the Empire or something like that? I don't know. I had this N64 game I used to play. You had this jetpack, and you'd fly. And I remember having to shoot all these things to pass this mission. It was very frustrating. Was that the guy in it? Could be. It would have been around this time. 96. Probably came out around that. Anyways, yeah. So this book is trending due to the speculation that Prince Xizor, Xizor, I couldn't even tell you. It appears in the new Star Wars Crimson Reign. So they're thinking that something's going to happen with that guy. All right, moving on. We got number 4, Animal Castle, number 1. 7-day trend, 124%. Weekly raw sale, $40. And units sold, 78. So apparently, this is going to be a lot of stuff. Apparently, this was a popular title released in France in 2019 and 2010 in like a graphic novel, and a lot of people liked it, and so now they're redoing it. So now people are picking it up. I don't know. It's a new comic, so but apparently it has a good story, and that's why people are picking up. So no fault there. All right, moving on. Number 3, we got X-Men Legends. This 7-day trend at 297, weekly raw sale $25, units sold 39. Why is this popular? Well, this one is the foil variant, and it just looks like straight up from the 90s. So that's why it's popular. And there's that X-Men cartoon coming out. Was it called X-Men 97, I believe? But yeah, that's why this is on that list. All right, number 2. We got Spider-Man 365, 7-day trend of 125%. Greatest sale of 462. Units sold 127. A ton of these have been selling. Why is this on here? Well, this did a preview of Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara, and people consider this his first appearance because they had a preview. Technically is. It's not his. It was a preview of it, but it technically is his first appearance. That's why this is on here. And if you've seen the Into the Spider-Verse 2, Across the Spider-Verse, I believe it's called, Spider-Man 2099 is in that. So could be really, really cool. I'm excited for that movie. All right. Spider-Man 2099 is number 1 on our list. And that is 7-day trend, 128%. Weekly greatest sale, 315. Units sold, 142. This is the same reasons on the list is the one below it because it's, Spider-Man 2099. There's also a Toy Biz white second printing, which I have. you would have to buy the toy, a Spider-Man toy, and it came with a comic. And that's how you got that second printing. I have a bunch of those, the toys and everything. I was stockpiling them. I always thought it was cool. I might sell one. I was thinking about that as I was doing this video. I might actually release one of those into the wild. But pretty cool, perfect condition, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that's the list. That's why these are on here. Now I'll give you my opinion if you should speculate on this or not. Should you pick up a copy? What should you do? Should you sell a copy if you own a copy? All right, let's go from 1 all the way down. No, let's go back down to 10. 10. All right, I've said this a million times, said this all the time. When Star Wars Crimson Reign #1, when they come out with these, they come out with a bazillion copies, right? So your best bet is to get a #1. If you want to get a #1, make sure it's the rarest of the rare of all the variant covers. So yeah, so that's what you got to do if you're going to get this. Me personally, I wouldn't pick up this copy. Why? Because this is what's going to happen. It's going to shoot up and it's going to shoot right back down. If something was going to happen long run down the line, then it'll slowly go up over time. But it's going to shoot really high, and then it's going to come crashing down because people are going to get super hyped, and then they realize, oh, what the hell did I just get? I paid way too much. And then it's going to come crashing down because there's a bunch of copies out there, because in order just to get this one copy, you have to order 50. I don't know what the other variants are. I'm assuming 1 of 50 ratio is the highest. So if you're dead set on getting a copy of this, wait. This will come down. So wait till it comes down. Then get it. Me personally, I wouldn't spec on this book. All right, #9, Marvel Team Up. The whole reason this is people think. They think. I can think whatever I want. They're just guessing. So many times people guess all the time. And I don't know how this starts off as like a rumor/trend. Nothing's been confirmed. There's been no hint of anything. So people are literally speculating to speculate. First appearance of the Mockingbird, though, not a bad book to speculate on because it still has intrinsic value built into it regardless. But you're basically rolling the dice on this one. I wouldn't speculate on if you want to pick up the book, I still think this is fine, like long term. But if you want to think that it's like this is going to be, Clint Barton's wife, I don't know. It's literally purely guesswork, right, at this point. Nothing concrete. All right, #8. So me personally, I wouldn't spec on it. I mean, it's still a fine book to get, but not speculation-wise. All right, now we got the first appearance of Fela Vale. Pure speculation, nothing to it, just rumors. Unless you got some concrete evidence, then this book will be literally not worth anything. As soon as speculation happens, as soon as Guardians Galaxy 3 comes out and there's nothing there, then you're just like, oh, great, lost it all. I wouldn't spec on this book, no. All right, Spider-Man India. Well, it's kind of been confirmed. You watched the trailer. So is it worth picking up? It's kind of a cool cover, to be honest. Sure, you can spec a little bit. Sure, why not? All right, Battle Chasers Prelude. I've said this a million times, just because something is the work, it means nothing. Hollywood is always working on something. Pretty much everything has an option of something. Having the creators of John Wick attached to it gives it more validity. Validity. Yeah, so I guess there's a little something there. But I mean, it's better than just a pure rumor like this Captain Marvel. So sure, why not? All right, #5, Shadow of the Empire, #1. This is speculating on the same one, the Crimson Reign. I'd pass. Animal Crashers. Animal Castle. God. I don't think this is going to do anything other than a cool book to read if you want to have that, apparently. X-Men Legends, pass. There's no point. It's just going to be here and gone tomorrow. Spider-Man 365 and Spider-Man 299, #1. Honestly, yes. These two books I would pick up regardless. I think Spider-Man 2099 of all the 2099 characters is the most well-known and probably most popular. I think long-term, these are fine bets anyways. So, yeah, good on those. So, yeah, that's pretty much the list. Let me know if you like the new format. Kind of change up a little bit. And have a good day.